Tech Tales 26, reading from a time slip from, well, I guess it's now 2 weeks ago since this is Sunday. So it was not the week we just finished, but the week before that, on Thursday, that would be April 29th. And this was the cabling components company that I've spoken of before. Terminals and cable stuff for cars, trucks, boats, houses, buildings, anything to do with cabling and terminations and shielding and things like that. That's what this company does, and they sell through a store, a physical store in my town, and also they sell online, and they sell huge volumes to retailers as well as to individuals. So this is a very unusual situation in their office. The last time we did new computers, I think it was 2014, we had to install Windows 7 Professional 32-bit. We could not use 64-bit because one of the software programs that they were using was not compatible with 64-bit. And now they're still on Windows 7 because they still have software they're using that's not compatible with Windows 10. Well, we are in the process of fixing that by going to a web-based version that's provided by the same company. And there's going to be some growing pains there because the way they have the parts inventory software exchanging data with the accounting software, I think that's going to be blown out of the water. I think he's going to have to redesign that and how he does accounting. Not sure about that yet, but they also have a weird legacy issue with email also. And I've described this in the past to some extent. So they have an email account that is out there in the wild with their customers and vendors. And it was an SBC Global email address. And SBC Global, if you don't know, is a huge phone provider, at least on the west coast of United States of America. And they used to host their own email and have the back engine and front engine for it, and then that kind of got merged into Yahoo. So the webmail is now handled by Yahoo for SBC Global email accounts. However, it's not really a Yahoo account. So when I try to go into the Yahoo security settings for the account, I cannot enable legacy support for legacy software. And they use Microsoft Outlook, I think it's 2007, because their parts ordering software can send emails out through that version of Outlook. Now, we don't even know if it can use Outlook from Microsoft 365 yet. We can't even try that until we do other upgrades, or I guess we could, but there's no point to doing it. So they want for people to receive emails from the ordering software that looks like it's coming from their email address, but the software is unable to send through the Yahoo interface for the SBC Global account. So what I've done, and it's really weird, is their ordering software sends out through Outlook, and that email account, the SBC Global email account in Outlook, is configured to only send email. It's not configured to try to receive email. So whenever an automatic send receive happens, what's usually a send receive, it only tries to send. It does not try to receive Because if you do that, it then asks you to sign in with the email address and the password, and it won't work. It won't work because the Yahoo interface requires, in order to use Outlook 2007, possibly also Outlook from Microsoft 365, it requires that you enable legacy support. But we can't get into the settings page because that email account was adopted or taken over by Yahoo. Now they also have an original Yahoo account, and that one will receive email into Outlook, but they don't do that. They actually use the web interface for that. And then there's also a Gmail account they have where when people send email to the SBC Global address, that address is configured to forward those emails to a Gmail account, which is interacted with by the owner of the company on another computer through Outlook. So he does receive incoming email for the SBC Global account in Outlook. However, he's only receiving it because Yahoo forwards that mail to the Gmail account. It's really weird, and things happen over time in businesses as different providers and softwares and operating systems, computers upgrade and go through changes, and somebody doesn't keep up and another one advances past that and uses different technology. Things can get messy. Well, we are on a path to clean this all up, and the way we're going to clean it all up is I've got a new computer for them. It's here, and we are going to test the web-based software and figure out how to make everything work. When we got it all figured out, then we replace all the other computers with Windows 10 computers and move forward into the year 2021. So this time slip, here's how it reads. 12:01 to 12:45 p.m., so 44 minutes. Phone and remote connection support regarding emails not being sent from Outlook 2007 on E's Windows 7 computer. That's a Windows 7 32-bit computer. This did used to work. It had been working. And the rest of the time slip reads, I adjusted mail send receive settings to provide for only sending email on the Gmail account with no receive. Oh yeah, that's another piece. I didn't describe this to you. So the ordering software sends an email through Outlook 2007 using the Gmail account credentials, claiming to be coming from the SBC Global address. So the person who receives the email, they see the sender's address as SBC Global. When they click reply, they are replying to the SBC Global address, which is received in Outlook on the owner's computer, and because it gets forwarded by Yahoo to the Gmail address. So we're dealing with SBC Global, Yahoo, and Gmail addresses. Okay, so continuing. Provide for only sending email on the Gmail account with no receive. Disabled any attempt for send receive via the SBC Global account, which is now managed by Yahoo and will not work with Outlook 2007 due to security settings not available in Yahoo for legacy SBC Global accounts. Advised C, the owner of the business, to restart the computer and test sending from the ordering software via Outlook, via Gmail account to ensure settings are right. Now, I was kind of very verbose in this time slip, and I haven't always done that in the past. Part of the reason for doing this is because this very specific writing will help me remember 6 months from now how this operates. And I actually copied that time slip entry to my Microsoft OneNote records for this client, because this has been a struggle. Every time I come to face another issue with this, every once in a while it gets broken. I figure it probably gets broken by virtue of some update that happens in some one of those components. I don't know where it happens, but I will be very happy when we get out of that quagmire. So that was a rather complicated time slip to go over, so that's all for this episode. I hope that was useful. Catch you later. Have a great day. Goodbye.